Okay, so up on the roof here, currently on the back of the house. This is the slate portion of the roof. So to start, the slates are showing some signs of deterioration when they start flaking like this. That's a sign of age, which we knew because it's the original roof, and most likely it's the original roof, and the slates would be 80 years old by now. So you can see I sort of have that same flaking throughout. There's a few areas here, like here where you have a nail hole. There's a broken one there. When you see that, there's other broken ones down farther. When you see the aluminum slid underneath, that's a repair, most likely from a leak. Now this gutter here is completely blocked and filled with water. Looks like it's about to fall off soon, and I don't know if you can see, but it's actually starting to rip the fascia off. So there's probably some issues going on there. That might be why we saw some. No, that wouldn't have been in the attic. Those crawl spaces had some staining, but we did see on the back side underneath here staining, most likely from water and ice sitting here and then backing up under the shingles. Rain can do it as well. So then you got your roof penetrations just covered with tar, and there are better fixes for that on a slate roof, but there's not a lot of roofers that do slate anymore, so it's hard to find somebody that actually knows what they're doing when it comes to slate. That other one is the same thing. Chimney. So let's talk about the chimney. So to start with, we have the tar, the flashing covered in tar. That's not considered a permanent repair because tar, it dries out and cracks. Oh, my camera's going crazy. I think from the rain. It dries out and cracks. And then it has to be redone. You can see there's a couple bricks that are loose and have mortar joint deterioration. There's a brick on the very top corner there missing. It does look like that they have a chimney liner installed, so that's a plus. I'm gonna hop down here and take a look at the rest of the roof, or what we can see from the roof up here. So let's look at the front side, the slate from the front side. We're not going to be able to see all of it, but we can get a good idea of what's going on here. So again, some deterioration of the slates. These rain gutters here are clogged as well. And that's where we saw some staining in a couple of the closets, probably from water and ice backing up from the rain gutters. So, and yep, same thing goes in the front here as I was talking about out back. You get more gutters filled with debris. This portion here, the roof, is rubber, and looks like it's okay for the most part. I was a little bit concerned about this one vent here. It looks like they had used some tar to seal it up again. This stuff here, this is it's called blackjack or lap seal, and you can use this that stuff's fine, but this actually looks like roof tar, this lighter color stuff, which is not compatible with rubber. So I was a little bit concerned about this here. So a little bit of cracking there. Signs of repair here. It looks like somebody came in with some other sort of caulking on top of this, maybe silicone, I'm not sure. Something to keep an eye on there. Here we saw some water standing on the inside of the house. Probably most likely had to do with a leak in this area here by this window. So there's that. There's this one spot here that had some ponding, a little dip there. This is usually a problem area. There's this little piece here called kick-out flashing. Not sure how effective it is because of how big it is. Usually you see it up higher on the wall and it sticks out a little bit farther. There is another piece of flashing though down behind it, which is probably helping. But with all these leaves in here, I mean, when you get a heavy rain, it's just gonna pour water, could back up underneath the siding. The top of this corner is open as well. So let's take a look at the rest of the roof. This is rubber. The sides here are asphalt shingle. That looks okay, although it does appear that the asphalt shingles are nearing the end of its life. I believe that the rear porch roof and this are probably the same age. This here looks better than this, but you can see the granule loss. And it's just a sign of age. So yeah, that's this definitely nearing the end of its life. Again, here with the roof tar covering the flashing. There might not even be flashing, we don't know. But the siding is actually loose. So I can actually see, I didn't pull this back earlier, but so we can see that there is no flashing back here. So that's gonna be an issue. And then this is just loose as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the roof coverings go. Oh wait, yep, one other thing. I just was a little bit concerned about this area here. There is step flashing there, but there wasn't really anything behind the rubber here, so it's just sort of stretched out here. Normally you like to see some sort of backing on the rubber that it's actually glued to, so that might be a area to monitor as well. So yeah, so that's about it.